Chappello. Plus, I be pulling strings like a played the cello. She be peeking, but ain't speaking, so I yelled out, hello. I got 7 blue cars, think my next one gonna be yellow. Donatello. I told him take it from the top of the key, yeah, check ball. When I shoot the 3, ooh wee, it's a wet ball.
Have fun at Street Kings while building up your badges, XP, takeover, and more.
This year, you'll find co-op or singles play against more than 30 skilled court bosses.
And here were the Boston Celtics arriving earlier. The players with a look of intensity as they try to pick up a win on the road. It's NBA basketball on 2K Sports. We're glad you could join us on this exciting Friday night matchup. Kevin Harlan here alongside Greg Anthony and Richard Jefferson. And our reporter tonight on this. And now the opening lineup for Boston. Down on the block, it's Tatum with Kata. Pritchard and White are their guards. And it's George in at the 3, the small forward. And for New York, we've got Mikal Bridges. Karl Anthony Towns is out there with Josh Hart. Then it's OG Anunoby. And it's Brunson in at the 1. We got minutes, we have rotations. These elements, Greg, are very much in the works at this time of the season.
And I tell you, a hot streak from a role player might earn them a starting spot. And further success can really shake things up. Giving everyone a fair chance is key.
5 on the clock. Richard lays it up off the glass.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
Bridges shot. Good.
This demonstrates how confident Bridges has become. Knows he has a green light to fire away.
Pass to White. The shot's good.
Give a good player a good look, and you know what the outcome will be.
And now let's swing it over to Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Earlier I spoke with Mike Brown. He was really talking up Derek White, especially the job he does defensively. Coach said, for my money, Derek is the best defensive guard in the NBA. He's long, he anticipates actions, and he can protect the rim. I can't think of another guard who does what White does. Guys, back to you.
All right, Allie, thank you so much for that.
It's always nice to see a big fella be able to knock down some free throws and make teams pay from the line.
And there's the foul. It's on Jalen Brunson. That's his first foul.
You know what? Tried to step in and cut him off, but just didn't get there quick enough.
About a minute and a half through the first quarter. George, no good. New York's gone 1 or 2 from long range in the first quarter. And Hart throws it down.
Oh, unselfish play from Bridges, continuing to grow as a leader with plays like that.
The Celtics have been a title contender for years now. So, RJ, what do you attribute that to?
Well, their talent level has been off the charts. But something else you can point to is their defense. The Celtics have been an elite defensive team for over a decade.
Here's Kata. And out of bounds as the Knicks gain possession.
And let's take a look at Karl Anthony Towns' numbers. Great showing for him last season. And with that effortless stroke, he climbed all the way to the top 15 in three-point percentage.
And looking back at last season, his complete dominance on the boards to rank number 2 overall. Absolutely remarkable.
Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
Yeah, when you hustle on the break like he does, good things tend to happen.
Here's Brunson. Banked in off the glass.
And defensively, if you are not on point, Brunson more than capable of finishing inside.
Bridges against White. Tatum. And the rejection by Towns. Pass to Bridges. Fires for 3. Can't hit that one.
Well defended that time. He's a shooter that the D has to close down on quickly when he's ready to pull the trigger.
Nice ball movement by Boston. George passes to Pritchard. 6 to shoot. Here's Cada. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
When he's on the floor, offensive rebounding is always going to be a strength for him.
Greg, he keeps so many possessions alive, doesn't he?
Yeah, you can feel Coach smiling on the sidelines with every offensive board.
So, New York going with almost an entire new group. Andre Drummond's checked in for Towns. Landry Shamet comes in for OG Anunoby. Miles McBride's checked in for Bridges. And it's Jose Alvarado in for Jalen Brunson. There's the triple. Hart, that's good. Hart's got 5 now.
You can't afford to let Hart get going from deep. He's ready to shoot it when given the opportunity.
Here's Conley. Robinson passes to Conley. Here's Garza, defended by Hart. Right side, White. Second chance shot. Here's Robinson, and Robinson throws it down hard.
And doing some dirty work on the offensive glass.
And then fouls it up, Greg, with heavy-duty jam on his mind with a terrific putback. Shamet, and again, New York with the triple.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Outside Robinson. 1:22 left to play in the first quarter. Good D by Drummond. Last game for Boston, they picked up the W against the 76ers. Here's Shamet. And again, New York with the triple.
Yeah, great outside shooting, really fueling this run.
Celtics trail by 8. Hauser the pass to Garza. The shot, no good. Some solid defense from Hart. For New York, they've gone 6 of 10 from the field in this ballgame.
Man, the triples keep falling, guys. That's 3 in a row.
And so White will bring it up for the Boston Celtics. Out to Conley. Lobbed up there for Robinson.
And what an alley-oop. Those two read each other so well.
It's a play I'm sure they love to run. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Alvarado passes to Hart. And again, it's a New York 3.
How about the last 5 made shots have all been 3? The defense is just giving up a barrage.
Shot from 12. It's Drummond with the rebound.
He just looks off this quarter. Looks like he's forcing it a bit right now. A little bit in his head.
And again, it's New York.
Excellent all-around performance so far. Hence the big lead.
They got off to such a hot start, and that can keep you energized throughout the whole game.
Yeah, exceptional play there to take the bump and still get it to fall.
And he's got his first chance at the line here. And so it's New York up by a dozen here at the end of the quarter. And more than anything, their three-point shooting is what sparked a fantastic night from long range so far. Right back after this break. And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for New York.
They've really been dialed in from deep. This is a team that has a ton of confidence in their outside shooting ability.
And another thing Coach will be thrilled with, the assist numbers, spreading the wealth and creating some offensive opportunities.
On the court for the Celtics, second quarter underway. Paul George is out there with Jason Tatum. Then it's Peyton Pritchard. And it's ABC, and it's Conley in at the two-guard position. Bridges deciding where to go with it. Tipped away. Paul George with the steal. And pushing it up. Here's Boston. Emphatic finish by Tatum.
Oh, this is how aggressive Tatum is. Excellent job of getting to the rim and a finish. Just light work.
Offensive rebound. Hart outside. Brunson against Pritchard. Just 5 on the clock. For 3, Bridges drills the three-pointer. Bridges got 6 points.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
Right now, let's take a second to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sidelines.
Hey, team. Jason Tatum keeping the main thing the main thing. He said there are players that get caught up in the lifestyle, and they choose that over the game. The money is a plus, yes, but I truly love the game because I love basketball, not for the things that come with it. Back to you.
You'll love to hear it. Hey, Allie, thank you very much for the Bridges shot. Good.
Three-pointers are killing them at this point, and they haven't been able to respond at the other end.
So the Celtics called timeout. They're first. We're coming off that win against Philadelphia.
Yeah, I mean, we saw them do a little bit of everything in that game. Showed a lot of versatility.
It really is fun seeing an offensive function like a well-oiled machine. I'll be interested to see if they can keep doing this.
Anunoby, he's checked in for the Knicks. Jose Alvarado comes in for Josh Hart. Boston also with the sub. Garza's checked in. Here's Bridges driving to the basket. And it's slammed in by Bridges.
Knifing his way towards the rim. I love when Mikal gets aggressive.
Celtics trail by 16. Pritchard feeling it out a bit. The 3 from Tatum. And they recover it. George passes to Garza.
Exceptional vision. George tearing up the defense when they leave one of his teammates uncovered.
From deep, Brunson, and another 3 for New York. GA, they say young players don't yet grasp the level of preparation and effort it takes to win a championship at this level. Do we ever see rookies who have had it from day one?
Well, listen, back in the day, you had Magic and Bird, 2 guys that came in poised and mature. Bill Russell, Kareem for sure. Today, with guys coming in so much younger, it may take a little longer, but ultimately, they do get to that destination.
Anunoby sends it back. The Knicks leading by 15. Here's Bridges. Towns trying to get open.
Talk about taking flight. Air Bridges is in the building.
42-25.
And here in the second quarter of action as we approach 4 minutes played. Out to the right wing. Pritchard passes to Garza. And that one is good. Garza's got 4 this quarter.
Feed the interior. Good things will happen.
Time call here. The Knicks decide to talk it over.
Making us move nightly.
So New York going with almost an entire new group. Andre Drummond's checked in for Towns. Jordan Clarkson comes in for Mikal Bridges. Landry Shamet's checked in for Jose Alvarado. And Miles McBride subbed in for Jalen Brunson. And a new group in for the Celtics. Kate is checked in. Robinson comes in for Jason Tatum. Sam Hauser's checked in for George. And it's White in for Pritchard. McBride passes to Shamet. It's good from long range. Shamet's got 9.
Yeah, they're relying on their three-point shooting and getting pretty good results.
Knicks lead 45.
And it's sent back by Drummond.
Not letting that one fly. Drummond using his height and wingspan to deny the shooter.
Anunoby. That misses, so no good on his first attempt of the night. And Jordan Clarkson is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul. Celtics making a switch here. Pritchard's checked in.
Celtic substitution. Peyton Pritchard.
Queta, the pass to Hauser. And there's the drive. Here's Pritchard. Takes the 12-footer and hits. 6 points for him.
Yeah, they've gotten into a nice flow this quarter.
And Drummond kicks to Anunoby. Shamet on the wing. No good with the triple.
That is fantastic defense on one of the best three-point shooters in the league. Didn't give him an inch of room.
And Queta gets it to go.
Oh, great production on the interior right now. 8 straight from inside.
McBride passes to Anunoby. Three-pointer. They get the rebound. And Drummond is right there. And the Knicks lead by 14.
And that's 280 pounds crashing the glass. Drummond bullying his way there on that second chance bucket.
New York foul.
The Celtics shooting their second and third shots at the line right here.
Second team foul.
First free throw is good. So New York going with almost an entire new group. Karl Anthony Towns checked in for Drummond. Josh Hart comes in for Jordan Clarkson. Bridges, he's checked in for Landry Shamet. And it's Jalen Brunson in for Miles McBride. ABC's checked in for the Celtics.
You just gotta love watching a big man hustle on the glass. This is what his team expects and needs from him.
And here's White. Here's ABC. And foul on the shot. And now, yep, this will be a coach's challenge. We thought that might happen. Triggering a review of the personal foul.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replay, you really get a new appreciation. And so it's New York enjoying a 12-point lead as they talk things over during the break. They've got their field goal percentage to thank for that. They've been hot from all over the floor tonight. Back right after the...
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello again, folks. Ernie Johnson here with Kenny the Jet Smith and Shaquille O'Neal. It's the NBA on 2K Sports, and let's talk the first half. New York holding the upper hand after the first two quarters. They are leading by 12. And Shaq, what are your thoughts on New York?
They built this lead from the perimeter. We know they have shooters to do it. We know sometimes they bring outside in. This is one of those.
And that's a wrap. With the third quarter approaching, we now send you back to Kevin and the crew.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. Josh Hart with a strong contribution so far in this one.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column through two quarters? He has been terrific.
He always wants to be a go-to guy for them. I'm sure he'll be calling for the ball even more in this half.
Jalen Brunson out there with Mikal Bridges. Then it's Josh Hart. Then it's OG Anunoby. And it's Towns in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's the group for Mike Brown as we get going here in the second half. Towns with it, now guarded by Tatum. Towns with the bucket.
A prolific inside scorer since his first day in the league. Towns gets the job done down low.
From 11 feet away, here's Kata. Anunoby sends it back. White against Bridges. Some nice passing by New York here. And it's out of bounds. The Celtics will take it the other way.
And let's check out some stats for Brunson. Last season, he played outstanding, putting in about 26 points per, 7 assists, and 3 rebounds. And he has been passing the ball like a virtuoso. That's what really stands out about these recent performances.
I've played with someone like him, the type of player that looks to get others involved first. That's my type of teammate.
Shot clock at 6. Kata was second chance points on the tip in. Kata's got 8.
Finally, a make. It only took 5 attempts in the half.
Sinks the triple.
Something lit a fire under them at the half. They started this quarter going 3 for 3 from the floor.
Now a timeout called by Boston. Josh Hart with a strong contribution so far in this one.
He'll just keep hurting them from the three-point land if they let him. Here's a chance for Coach to change that.
The Knicks making a switch here. McBride's checked in. Boston, no good that time either.
Having a hand up in your face makes such a difference to a shooter.
Yeah, that's a good defender making a play, and he does it without fouling. Their first miss since the break. Still, I like how they've come out so far.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
And going back to his performance at the line last year, guys, 84% as a free throw shooter.
Celtics making a switch here. Garza's checked in, and that one's good. George.
And George is great at finishing around the rim. We don't see that in a lot of wings these days.
Let's go to the sideline and see what Allie LaForce has dug up for us. Allie, take it away.
Hey, thanks a lot, guys. The Celtics trying to keep that laser focus. Coach Joe Mazzulla said, quote, the closer you are to winning, the easier it is to become distracted by things that you can't control. Things that don't matter. Mindset, discipline, and mental toughness are what separate you. Back to you, Kevin.
Staying dialed in. Hey, Allie, thank you very much for the report.
And we talk about great two-way players in this league. Anunoby is at the top of that list.
Pritchard gets the bucket.
That's a guy you want, a quality offensive player.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
This is his first free throw of the game.
And how about a year ago? 82% on his foul shot, so he was reliable when he went to the line.
Just over 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second half. Outside, George. Outside, Tatum. Off target with his three.
And that's the battle they haven't been winning today. Their work on the glass has been porous, and that's got to change.
Here's Hart. Shot clock reset for the Knicks. And it's Towns on the follow. And the Knicks lead by 19.
Mercy. Towns relentless, not giving up after the miss, putting his stamp on this game.
Here's Pritchard. Not going to go that time. Brunson with some nice D. Hart kicks to Anunoby. And Anunoby slams it in.
Clearly, he's one of the best there is in the business when it comes to making that lead pass.
White inside, defended by McBride. Here's Garza. Kept alive. Another shot. That's tipped. Anunoby against George. Towns for three. It's good on the putback. McBride's got his first points of the night.
Oh, how about the finesse there? Nice little gentle touch on the board.
And you know, when you have that gentle touch, those tip-ins are easy to come by. Time called here. The Celtics decide to talk it over.
They're trying to stem the tide here.
On the wrong side of a scoring run here, we might see a lineup change. I'll be pretty curious.
So, New York going with almost an entire new group here. Andre Drummond's checked in for Karl Anthony Towns. Landry Shamet comes in for OG Anunoby. Clarkson, he's checked in for Miles McBride. And it's Jose Alvarado in for Jalen Brunson.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Hey, Greg, kind of a combo forward. Tatum at 6'8", more than capable of playing up at the power forward position.
And that's where he's mostly played the last few seasons. And his rebounding is more than just serviceable. Credit him for the strength he's added over his career.
Pritchard against Hart. ABC passes to Hauser. Shot clock at 5. And the rebound goes to the Knicks.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
Boston's gone 0-2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Pritchard gets the bucket.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and coach knows it.
When it ain't broke, leave it alone until someone stops him. Just let him roll.
It's Hart on the wing. Trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark. Tatum drives in, and the dunk by Tatum.
So agile on the drive. When Tatum puts it on the deck, man, he is a major problem.
Here's Hart. And the basket is good. Hart's got 18 points in the game.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
This is when good players really get after it. He can sense that they're reeling, and he's going to put his foot on the pedal. He may not have that traditional power forward build, but his bounce, well, that kind of levels the playing field.
And Drummond kicks to Shamet. Drills it from outside. Shamet's got 6 here in this quarter.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
And you see this so much more nowadays in the NBA. Teams putting a larger emphasis on jacking up threes.
And so it's the New York Knicks cruising into the quarter break with a 22-point lead. The defensive work they've done against Paul George has been a big factor. He hasn't done anywhere near the kind of damage we expected. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. And let's take this opportunity now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
That wasn't a better pass in the game, almost like he had a sixth sense.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. On the court for the Celtics, Pritchard and White are their guards. ABC is out there with Sam Hauser. And it's Queta in at the center position.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts. And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
51.
Pass to Hauser. And you hear about the second apron, bringing both financial and basketball-related penalties. Richard, you think that shrinks the window for contending teams?
It's going to force some very, very tough decisions. We've already seen teams making adjustments to put themselves in a better financial position. Those penalties, they're aggressive.
Yeah, there's 6 points on consecutive 3 balls. They're finding holes now in the D.
79-53.
Three-pointer, Pritchard. It's rebounded by Anunoby.
Having a hand up in your face makes such a difference to a shooter.
Yeah, that's a good defender making a play. He does it without fouling.
And really, as the 3-pointers keep dropping, you get the sense that the frustration is mounting for the defense.
Here's White. Karl Anthony Towns with the rebound. Towns has got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. For 3, Bridges, and the Knicks hit again from deep.
That's a dozen straight points coming off the triple.
Knicks lead, 85.
Pritchard against Brunson. White, wide open, he fires. The Celtics keep it going. A new 14-second shot clock.
And if they know what's good for them, that's the way they'll defend against him every time he takes the ball in the 3-point line.
Keep riding that hot hand. He's been pretty much unstoppable.
Shot to stop the run, and there's the nice layup by White.
And you're not going to pass up that kind of.
Derek White.
And so it's Brunson with it. He brings it up for New York. Pass to Towns. That falls. Nice feed that time from Brunson.
And this offense is in a perfect rhythm. And you can see how they're finishing their plays.
Right about that. Seems like they haven't missed.
That one goes in.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth physical basketball, guys.
And this is how you want to come out of the half. Prolific and efficient.
Well, I credit some of that to their communication out on the floor. They are attacking as a unit.
Three-pointer, Pritchard. It's rebounded by Towns. Towns has got rebound number 8 now on the night. To the middle. The kick out to Anunoby. And the 3-ball is good.
So many of the plays they're running designed to create opportunities from deep.
With the way they're shooting, there's no need to look for any other shot. Just keep letting it rain. And you don't see that every day. Usually he'll convert when he gets that close to the rim.
And up the court come the Celtics on the break. High arcing shot, and it's White getting it to go. White's got 4 this quarter.
Making the floater look this smooth is not as easy as it looks. It's a challenging shot.
Towns has one of the best 3-point strokes of any big man in the league.
Knicks lead.
Pass to ABC.
59.
Outside, White. Chalk up 2 there.
That's from number 20.
And there's 1:45 left in the fourth quarter. Brunson the pass to Towns. Back balls. Nice speed that time from Brunson. Brunson's got his 9th assist in the game now.
160.
Here's White. They grab their own miss. And another shot. Can't get the layup. Greg, their unselfish play has really been impressive.
They're trusting one another out there, wanting to get each other involved. This is great basketball.
New York moving the ball around. Bridges passes to Brunson. Towns for 3. And the Knicks hit again from deep.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout. Big-time dominance. And this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for the Knicks.
You don't see this kind of a blowout often, but tonight this is a quality win across the board to deliver out this kind of punishment.
They definitely never changed the approach. They just kept after it and showed they were clearly the better team in just about every single category.
And so with this, they'll end up with their 2nd win on the year.
And against a conference opponent, always good to take that first win of the season series to establish a psychological edge.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and look at the stats, just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for Mikal Bridges.
He was extremely efficient offensively, got good looks, and really knocked down big shots all game long.
Pass to White.
109-63.
A 3-ball. Sinks the 3-pointer.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
And it's just competing. You know, giving your best when it matters most.
And let me tell you, as a team, you love to hit your stride right at the crucial moments. They put this game away in style.
So no problem for New York as they get the win. And the outcome of this one was never in doubt.
And boy, they really put in a supreme effort. It just felt like once they had that lead and it was comfortable, they were not going to relinquish it.
And let's hear from Allie LaForce, who joins us from the sidelines. Allie?
Thanks, guys. Kat, a quality win. You guys turned it on in the second half. What was the key there?
We played with much more energy in the second through the rest of the game. We did a great job defensively. We did a lot of good things. We pushed the pace, which is falls in our favor, so we did a great job.
Well, that energy was contagious. Thanks, Kat.
And as always, Allie, thank you so much. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Richard...
We're here at the wrap party and we're bringing back Swag Face. Welcome back to 2K TV. We're gonna head into my team, Triple Threat Park. Let's do it. Who are you guys running with today?
How about some cook with Paulo?
Running Invincible Wemby.
I think I'm bringing in GOAT Magic Johnson, John's favorite team, the Los Angeles Lakers.
We got a tall team here.
We have a tall team. Kind of need to have a tall team competing in Triple Threat Park, especially at the end of the year.
I like.
And inside the locker room, everyone trying to lock in, get mentally ready for another hard-fought NBA battle. And here's the starting group for the New York Knicks. We've got OG Anunoby. Mikal Bridges is out there with Jalen Brunson. Then it's Josh Hart, and it's Towns in at the center position. And for the Heat, they've got Bam Adebayo, Mitchell out there with Tim Hardaway. Then it's Andrew Wiggins, and it's Antetokounmpo in at power forward. Still extremely early on, Grant. But talk about when coaches can tell if they've got it or not.
Well, unless you're a defending champion, a few games won't tell you much. What coaches are looking at now is how the players gel together and if they can produce consistent results.
Poke loose and stolen by Brunson. Pass to Hart. The kick out to Brunson. Takes a three. On target from range.
You can see the work Jalen Brunson has put into his game. Boy, the three-point stroke has really come a long way.
Here's Antetokounmpo. Towns with a rebound. Here's Anunoby. Hardaway grabs the board. And it's Miami's ball. It's a three-point game. All alone. And there's Mitchell on the assist from Hardaway.
Well, Tim Hardaway Jr., a better playmaker than maybe people think. This guy very good at breaking the defense down.
Brunson misses.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots. And setting the tempo with an assertive move, like, where was the defense on that play?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
Now here's Brunson. We saw him with 19 his last time out. Hits the three-pointer.
Yeah, a dead-eye shooter. Don't expect Brunson to miss many of those.
And Grant, for everything else he's accomplished, Giannis hasn't quite mastered the three-point shot.
And you know, he hasn't. You want him inside, hitting on those high percentages, shutting down the lane defensively, and, of course, controlling the boards.
And the Knicks with the possession here. Miami making their last shot. Hart can't hit.
Excellent job of closing out on that three.
It may be the hardest thing to do in basketball. Close under control, and he's more than up to the task.
And it's Mitchell, the miss. The Knicks have gone 2 for 5 here in the first. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Mitchell's got 6. New York has gone 2 for 4 from range to start things off. Out to Bridges. The three is up. Anunoby finds Bridges. Pure from three-point range.
Well, we know Mikal Bridges can connect from distance. This guy has become a consistent threat from deep.
Hardaway, the pass to Mitchell. To the middle. And stolen by Brunson. And here's the fast break. They grab their own miss. Towns outside. From behind the arc. Another miss. He's 2 for 4. Miami trailing. Pass to Antetokounmpo. And Anunoby pulls it down.
Boy, I'd like to see him finish that play with more authority.
Towns gets the bucket.
A whole lot of everything from Karl Anthony Towns, the big who can stretch you from distance.
And Miami decides to take their first time out here. And this game, the first chance they've had to see New York.
And these two teams will face off against one another 4 times. It should be fun.
So what you look for in the first game, 1, does one team make a statement? And 2, how does the other team react to that?
Catching up on the changes for New York. Andre Drummond is checked in for Karl Anthony Towns. Shannon comes in for Anunoby. And it's McBride in for Mikal Bridges. Here's Brunson following the three-point basket by Miami. This one for 3. Outside McBride. Pass to Brunson. The next rebound. Outside Hart. Goes up again. And in 7 attempts, he's drained 3.
Boy, when this guy has got his rhythm, he can be tough to guard.
Brunson defending. Shoots off the step back. And that one's long. New York leading by 3. And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Well, Eric Spoelstra had a few moments to share with you. Well, right away, Coach shared his thoughts on Jalen Brunson. He said, quote, he's going to get hot. That's just a fact. But the moment that happens, we hope to trap him, double him, and throw water on that fire. There you have it. Sounds like Coach is hoping for the best, but preparing for the worst when it comes to Brunson. Brian, back to you.
Okay, good stuff. Thank you, Allie.
That's almost unfair. Giannis with the elite handle to get there and the power to brush off the contact.
Now here's Brunson. He's got 10. Antetokounmpo with it. Hard covering. Pass to Larson. Here's Portis. And again, it's Miami converting. There's 39 seconds left now in the first quarter. And here's Brunson from the arc. Brunson missing again.
Boy, they've managed without him to a degree, which bodes well for them overall.
Here's Antetokounmpo. Oh, and Giannis hammers it in.
Another lead change. Give these teams credit. They're really fighting it out.
Neither team willing to give an inch, and neither able to seize the momentum. This has been a fascinating one to watch. This guy just simply can't find his rhythm, and sometimes that happens.
Stole it away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt. Here's Brunson. Oh, with the clock running down, he nails a big shot.
Big shot taker, 17. Big shot maker.
Woo! 18. That is a way to fire him up, fire up the team. What a tremendous play.
It's been all about Jalen Brunson for the Knicks. And it's been a pretty even game here after one quarter of play. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for the Knicks.
Well, in today's NBA, the three-point shot is so valuable. They realize this, and that's why they're continuing to drain as many as they can.
Another big component of their early game tonight has been points off turnovers. Great job converting on those chances.
So here are the 5 for New York as they start the second. Inside, it'll be the dynamic pair of Anunoby and Cat. Jalen Brunson is out there with Jose Alvarado, and it's Clarkson in at the small forward position.
That's business right there. Jalen Brunson, the catch, shoot, and on to the next play.
Here's Mitchell, and the rise of Jalen Brunson has been fun to watch, Doris. No one saw him being this good.
I would count myself amongst those people, B.A., and it's extraordinary. Jalen Brunson has proven highly effective, all league level effective, without having elite athleticism or size. And what that speaks to is his intelligence on the basketball floor. He has proven without those two qualities that you can be effective at the highest levels of the game. You have to admire it.
Mitchell, good.
Very little resistance around the rim right now. That's the 5th straight bucket they've given up in the paint.
Kicks it out to Anunoby. New York working the ball around now. Brunson against Mitchell. Clock at 6. Pulls up on the wing. And it's Brunson missing.
Good contest. Can't let him have open shots from mid-range.
Mitchell's shot is good.
Man, that's now 10 straight points in the paint. I'm not sure what's happened to their defense.
Time called here. The Knicks decide to talk it over. Everyone has their opinion on the game, and some fans believe too many threes are being taken.
Well, teams are going to do what wins games. As far as the aesthetics of the game, does the league office want to make an adjustment? We'll just have to wait and see.
Hardaway's checked in for Miami. And a switch here also for New York. Mikal Bridges checked in for Jalen Brunson. Alvarado, the pass to Bridges. And the three-pointer goes. Bridges has got 6.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
And it's Jose Alvarado with the foul. That's his first foul. And some changes here for New York. Josh Hart's checked in for Clarkson. And Brunson is subbed in for Alvarado. Back to Adebayo. Oh, Adebayo finishes off the lob.
Oh, it's almost scary watching Adebayo throw it down. Incredible natural power. Mitchell
against Brunson. Three-pointer, Bridges. And the Knicks, another three.
A dozen consecutive points off of threes. This defense looks rattled.
Mitchell against Brunson. A nice shot by Mitchell.
I love this game plan. That's 10 points in a row from in close.
Brunson against Mitchell. Here's the three. And it's Brunson missing.
Just enough of a shot contest to bother him.
Mitchell against Brunson. Fontecchio. That one falls. Nice setup by Mitchell. Mitchell's got 4 assists in the game.
Yeah, their defense is starting to wear down. That's 3 straight buckets at the rim.
Pass to Anunoby. Back to Brunson. Over Mitchell. No good off the back of the rim. The Heat with the lead. Boy, the offense has been on point.
They have great timing and great communication. So hard to get stops against them.
Now here's Mitchell. 14 points for him.
Oh, he is red hot right now. Defense has got to lock in.
Mitchell against Brunson. 1:57 left in the first half of basketball. Pass to Towns. Good D by Adebayo.
It's one thing to prevent the layup. It's another to do it without fouling. Just terrific defense.
Knicks trail by 3. Now here's Hart. Fires the 3. And the Knicks miss again.
And just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
And it's good for 2.
Well, you can see Tim Hardaway is in his element right now. This guy is a solid transition player. He knows where to get to.
Now a timeout called by New York. And as we head into this break, the players have an opportunity to replenish their energy with Gatorade as they prepare to go into the final stages of this ball game.
Absolutely. Over the course of a game, not to mention over the course of a season, you have to stay hydrated. If you don't, it's amazing how much slower your body is to bounce back. It can have a serious effect on performance, no question.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. The Miami Heat's head coach Eric Spoelstra talked about their approach, and he said, you got to try to take control of the game, set the tone, and play consistently throughout. Everybody's trying to do the same thing. It's who can impose their will longer than the other team. Back to you.
He knows his stuff. All right, Allie, thanks for the report.
Lackluster defense, showing no desire to chase shooters off that line.
Hardaway, the pass to Adebayo. Shoots over Hart. Adebayo, no good. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Three-pointer, Bridges. They get it back. The 3. New York working the ball around now. From deep. Counted from distance. Bridges has got 9 points in the quarter.
In today's game, you can never afford to get beat in the three-point battle.
And looks like an illegal pick was set. That gets the ref's attention.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
You know, he's just leaning a little bit. You try to get away with it, but boy, the official all over it.
And hold up. We're not going to halftime just yet. The officials signaling that they are going to take a look at this replay.
Yeah, the replay makes it obvious. I mean, he got that shot off in time. It should be an easy decision for the officials.
And after reviewing the play, it looks like they're overturning the call here. That basket is good.
It would have been a real shame if those points didn't count. I'm so glad the officials were able to take a second look and make the right call.
And the first half comes to an end. We've got a close game going here. Knicks out in front, up by 4.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Ernie Johnson. Kenny the Jet Smith is right here. Say hey to the folks, Kenny.
Hey, folks.
Say hey to the folks, Shaq.
Hey, folks.
Hi, folks. Hey, let's get this party started. Okay. For the Knicks, the first quarter was pretty even. Their biggest lead in the first, 5 points. They gained a little ground there in the second quarter. Taking a look at the Knicks, Kenny, what do you think?
Well, they were lighting it up from three, and that was the difference in the first half.
And that's going to do it for our halftime show, sadly. Third quarter about to start. See you again after the final.
Horn. Oh, buzzer.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. You look at Jalen Brunson in this game, he's been everywhere.
Yeah, he's played with great energy in the first half. Very disruptive at the defensive end.
Well, it was about effort and anticipation. Hard to get into an offensive rhythm when you know this guy is lurking.
And Brunson's got the ball here for the Knicks. They lead by 4. Andrew Wiggins is out there with Giannis Antetokounmpo. Then there's Mitchell. Then it's Tim Hardaway. And it's Adebayo in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's the group for Eric Spoelstra starting the second half. And for Miami, they're shooting the ball with purpose. They're 68% from the field. Doris, when you think about the career of Mikal Bridges, how impressive has his development been?
B.A., I certainly think he's been a better player than people expected when he came out of college. What we know about Mikal Bridges is he's cross-positional defensively. He's made a number of big-time defensive plays in his defensive career. And offensively, he's proven more than just a three-point shooter. That fadeaway jump shot game is real.
What a confident dunk by Adebayo. He knows there's little the defense can do once he's elevated.
Brunson passes to Bridges. Outside Anunoby. Let's go with a 3. Mitchell grabs a miss.
Gotta love how they've been crashing the boards, fighting hard for every miss.
And the bucket is good.
We've seen that more than once today. An effortless basket inside.
Brunson drives in. Kicks it out to Anunoby. Jacks up a 3. Adebayo grabs the board. Adebayo's got rebound number 8 now. Wiggins for 3. The putback. Great positioning on the putback. And the Heat lead by 1.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Down low. Here's Wiggins. Oh, Wiggins punishing him inside.
This run has been fueled by their matador defense.
Now a timeout called by New York.
Protecting the rim has to be their top objective right now.
And the question they're going to have to answer to me is it a problem with the scheme or is it a problem with matchups?
Make some noise one more time for your Heat.
Mitchell against Brunson. To stop the run. Yes, sir! Brunson for 3.
Folks, look out, because Jalen Brunson has caught his rhythm on the offensive end, and that typically means a long night for your opponent.
Mitchell, the pass to Wiggins. For 3. And Anunoby pulls it down.
Well, that's the opportunity they're looking for, just not the result, obviously.
The kick out to Brunson. Bridges against Hardaway. And again, New York with the triple.
He's getting it done offensively, making winning plays at every turn.
Time called here. Miami decides to talk it over.
Lots to talk about here, guys. I mean, losing momentum and looking for answers.
I think here you have just got to get back to what you do best and then live with the results.
Look at who's out there now for Miami. Fontecchio comes in for Adebayo. Larson comes in for Hardaway. Clarkson's checked in for New York. Alvarado comes in for Jalen Brunson. Alvarado outside. Pass to Bridges. Fires for 3. Count that one. He's 8 for 10 from the field now.
All 5 of the last buckets they've given up have been from downtown.
Mitchell, the pass to Antetokounmpo. Here's Larson. Now here's Mitchell, covered by Towns. Trying to go for a lob there. Excellent defense and anticipation to stop it. Antetokounmpo with it. Give him 8. Fontecchio, right side. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Knicks. A moment now to see how the schedule is looking for the Miami Heat. On Tuesday, they'll host the Charlotte Hornets. And then on Thursday, they'll begin a road trip starting in San Antonio, going up against the Spurs.
And looking at the Lakers matchup, that's going to be their 6th contest on the year. Fans will be curious to see how this team continues to form as the season goes on.
Sinks it from distance.
All night. He just won't let up.
Heat trail by 7. Antetokounmpo looking it over. Second chance effort. Count the basket and the foul. That's on Mikal Bridges.
Yeah, and this speaks to how strong Giannis is. Able to still convert despite the physical defense.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight. And the Heat making a change here.
First team foul. Now at the line, Giannis Antetokounmpo. 1.
And that one falls for Antetokounmpo.
The resume Giannis has built already is impressive, and he's nowhere close to being done adding to it.
Alvarado, the pass to Bridges. Connects again from distance. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable, B.A. Unbelievable.
Miami has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the 3rd. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Thanks a lot. Giannis Antetokounmpo talked about what keeps him going. He said the most important thing is to stay humble. At the end of the day, I realized that I wasn't supposed to be here. I'm just happy, and I always want to be better and do better for my team. And that's what gives me joy. Brian, back to you.
You got to respect that mindset. Allie, we appreciate the report. Lets it go from deep. And again for 3. Man, he's really launching them from outside the arc.
Man, so locked in, feeling confident in his three-point shot tonight.
To the inside. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed.
Keeping pace here. That's an excellent move inside.
Now a timeout called by New York. Hardaway's checked in for Fontecchio. New York also changing it up. Andre Drummond is checked in for Towns. Shamet comes in for Clarkson. And Miles McBride subbed in for Alvarado. It's Bridges on the wing. Back to McBride. Pass to Bridges. Shot clock at 5. Misses the 3.
One thing they've done well tonight, and that's rebounding.
Larson with the bucket. And now it's just a 4-point Knick lead.
Boy, something so good about a perfectly placed lead pass. That is nice.
Here in the second half, they're really focused on stretching the floor.
And guys, boy, when you're hitting, it sure does work. It obviously opens up major options at the offensive end.
Here's Larson. It's wide right, hits off the rim.
And they can run out the clock here. No need to rush it.
Well, it's trying to close the quarter strong, and by that, take a great shot without giving them an opportunity for another one down the other end.
Pass to McBride. For 3, Bridges. No good. Misses at the buzzer. And so it's the New York Knicks closing out this quarter with a 7-point lead. They've been lights out from deep, and it's a big reason why they have a lead in this one. We're coming right back. Don't go anywhere. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
You know, I'm kind of stoked this was a choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
Well, making the game easy for your teammates. All about putting them in a position to score. That's pretty.
The 4th quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. On the court right now for the Knicks. They've got Jalen Brunson. Josh Hart is out there with Landry Shamet. Then it's Andre Drummond. And it's McBride in at the 2.
I'll tell you, he comes out of the locker room, and all of a sudden, he's a different guy.
And a moment to check out the scoring breakdown for the Knicks.
Yeah, what stood out to me was their passing. They moved the ball effortlessly. and have been able to find those holes in the defense.
Boy, the long ball has been another point of emphasis for this group tonight. Their shooters are finding open spaces and firing without hesitation.
Outside Hart. Puts up a deep three. Drummond passes to Brunson. Gets the three to fall. Brunson's got 24 points.
Yeah, he's in his bag from beyond the arc right now. You see his confidence.
And I think the defender knows once he gets cooking, look out. The bucket looks awfully big to him right now.
Antetokounmpo, the pass to Mitchell. Wiggins outside. Portis for three. And it's New York with a rebound. Drummond's got 5 rebounds tonight. Launches it. And the Knicks, another three.
Woo! That man is laser focused. Now, that's bad defense for a team that has a long way to go to catch up.
Well, credit the offense, though. If you're going to come with casual defensive effort, this team's responsibility is to take advantage, and they do.
Heat trail by 11. And they double up on Antetokounmpo. Wiggins outside from deep. Mitchell. It's rebounded by McBride.
Bad defense, bad shot. Neither working on that play.
Hart from long range. Doesn't go that time.
I'll tell you, this is not a game he'll want to individually remember, but they are positioned to close this thing out.
Oh, man, the balance of muscle Giannis possesses is tremendous. Phenomenal at scoring on physical defenses.
Pass to Shamet. Three-pointer. Basket is good. Off the assist from Brunson. Shamet's got 6 points in the quarter.
Backing up that last three with another three. The defense has to stop giving them so many clean looks.
Miami calls timeout. And you look at Brunson, listed at 6'2". You wouldn't think he'd be such a handful inside doors.
Handful might be an understatement, B.A. He is a nightmare, free throw line and down. Why? Because he has moves and then counter moves. His footwork is exceptional, and I don't care what kind of defense you play, the guy will be able to get off a shot, and most often it's going to go in.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Over that last break, I got to...
Good! Another from three.
The parade of threes has no end in sight. He just keeps knocking them down.
And that latest triple ties him for second for most threes in a game. What a monster performance from deep it's been. Mitchell against Brunson. And Jalen Brunson gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul.
Second team foul.
Portis outside. Now here's Mitchell. Blocked. And he's able to get it back. An open look for Portis. Plenty of room to knock down that one.
That's why you keep your head up. If the assist is there, you can pounce.
Brunson taking his time here. Pass to Bridges. Three-pointer. It's hauled in by Portis. Portis has got 4 rebounds in the game. Larson. And is blocked.
Such a strong defensive player. Bridges understands I've got size and quickness. The rejection, yes, sir.
And here's Hart. Bridges outside. The three ball. And again for three.
There it is. A shot that puts him tied at the top of the record books.
Masterclass in three-point shooting. Amazing. To the paint. Here's Adebayo. And Adebayo slams it in.
The explosiveness off the screen. I mean, Bam so good at knowing where to roll to after setting picks.
Now a timeout called by New York. And no question, Bam Adebayo, one of the best all-around big men in the league.
Yeah, even as his efficiency has waned just a bit in recent years, he remains steady Eddie on a nightly basis. A two-way player who gives you a little of everything.
Looking at who's out there now for Miami. Antetokounmpo's checked in for Portis, and Tim Hardaway's subbed in for Larson. For three, Bridges. The rebound by Wiggins. Heat trail by 14. Pass to Hardaway. And that one is stuffed right through.
Well, if you allow Hardaway to get near the rim, this is what's going to happen. This guy is a fantastic finisher.
Now here's Bridges. Connects again from distance.
And that is a three that will put him in the record books.
The most triples ever in a game. History being made.
And the only thing that can slow down his three-point onslaught, a break and play.
This crowd can do nothing but watch in awe. He has been spectacular.
I'm not sure I've seen a player this dialed in from deep. Every time he lets it fly, you know it's going to fall.
1:43 left in the fourth quarter here. Mitchell, the pass to Antetokounmpo. Back to Mitchell. Here's Adebayo. And another shot. Oh, Adebayo flexing inside.
That's the spot where Adebayo can do the most damage.
Brunson passes to Bridges. Brunson misses.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
And there's Mitchell on the assist by Antetokounmpo. Mitchell's got 20.
Coaches love assisted buckets, boy. It just means the team is working well together.
Hart finds Brunson. Nails it from beyond the arc. And the Knicks lead by 14.
And they had an advantage tonight. Came out sharp and did what was needed. Nice win here for the Knicks.
And at first glance, it appeared to be an easy win for them. However, they had to weather some storms along the way, Grant.
Yeah, in terms of competitiveness, it was a lot closer than the final score indicates.
And they'll chalk this up as their third win of the year.
And against a familiar opponent, it's nice to establish a psychological advantage with a win in the first game.
And when you look at the game, the one thing that helped fuel this team to victory was the efficiency for Mikal Bridges.
So highly effective on the offensive end. At times, this guy just scoring at will.
Bobby Portis.
There's 37 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter. Here's Brunson outside. The Knicks rebound. Downs. And terrific work on the offensive glass as he picks up the deuce.
And they came in here with some attitude, and it brought out their best play.
And I couldn't agree more. What makes it that much more impressive, they're doing it on the road.
A nice shot by Mitchell. Portis against Towns. Hart passes to Brunson. Portis with the steal. And so New York takes this one by a big margin. They have to feel good about this performance. It's one they can be proud of.
Very true. I mean, when you're out on the road, the wins can feel a little sweeter. This one has to feel extra special.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Allie LaForce, Grant Hill, and Doris Burke, I'm Brian Anderson saying thanks for tuning in. We'll see you next time.
Everything we see. We got the industry locked. We can't be stopped. Too hot. Check the spots that we got on Billboard. Take them set up roadblocks. We all you want some more, then let's go. Like elastic and plastic. Have your folks picking drastic. Our tactics is homegrown in the ghetto. So feel the wrath of this sister. It's